It seems like every day, at least 10 years of progress is made in the field of artificial intelligence, and today is no different. We've actually got text to video. Yes, you heard that right. Text to video. Let's jump in and take a look. Here it is. This is Modelscope. Modelscope was released on Hugging Face just a couple days ago, and you've got these prompts. You can check out some of the videos that it's been producing. A giraffe underneath a microwave. Pretty interesting. Golden doodle playing in a park by a lake. Panda bear driving a car. Teddy bear running in New York City. Drone fly through of a fast food restaurant on a dystopian alien planet. Dog wearing a superhero outfit. Monkey learning to play the piano. Litter of puppies running through the yard. And a robot dancing in Times Square. As you can see, the quality of these isn't stellar, but you have to remember this is about where we were with Stable Diffusion just a few months ago. So I think this is going to actually accelerate pretty quickly. The other thing you'll notice, most of these have Shutterstock emblazoned in the background as a watermark. This was actually trained on 1.57 billion data points. Most of those came from Shutterstock. So the images that you generate, or I should say the videos that you generate from this, are mostly going to end up having that watermark on them. Just sort of something you have to deal with for now. So how do you get in and play around with this yourself? Well, we can head on over to Hugging Face and take a look. Now, if you're not familiar with Hugging Face is almost like the GitHub of artificial intelligence projects. So you can go over here to the spaces, Modelscope text to video synthesis. Link's going to be in the description. Here, we're going to put in a prompt, person riding a horse, and we're going to click generate video. And more than likely, it's going to come back with an error. I'm actually fairly surprised that this is working. Normally, the queue's filled up and you just can't jump in here and do anything. But you can see it's going to take 732 seconds. I don't have time for that. So what you can do if you want to run this on a little bit beefier hardware is you can click on duplicate space. What that's going to do is it's going to drop open this dialog box where you can go ahead and see that you are the owner, all your tech, whatever your name is in here, Modelscope text to video synthesis. It gives you a warning here. So this space is running on an NVIDIA A100 large, but your copy will be downgraded to a free CPU. That's actually not going to work. So what you have to do is click on duplicate space. It's going to go ahead and fire this up, but the build is going to fail because it's running on a CPU instance instead of a GPU instance. So you can go ahead and close that out. Go to settings. You're going to see the basic CPU setup, 2 virtual CPUs, 16 gigabytes of RAM. You're going to need to add a credit card to your Hugging Face account. And then you're going to have to go with this A10G large. This is 12 CPU, 46 gigs of RAM, but it has an NVIDIA video card. Costs about $3.15 an hour. But you're going to be able to do hundreds of these little videos in that hour. The other thing you can do here is set it to sleep after 5 minutes. What that's going to do is if there's any inactivity for a 5-minute period, it's just going to shut the instance down. So you're not being charged that entire time. So once you've added a credit card, you've got some funds in there, you've changed this to sleep after 5 minutes, just click confirm new hardware, and that's going to start the build process. Now it's going to take a few minutes to get going. Awesome. After that's done building, it's time to play around. For our first prompt, let's say Superman surfing on rocks. We're going to generate this. In my experience, it takes about 24 seconds for each 2-second video clip. Here's our first one, and interesting. I don't know if that was a cape or a surfboard. He is on rocks in the ocean. Looks like he might be trying to surf somehow. Very odd, but that's what you get. Remember, again, this was just released. This is about where we were with Stable Diffusion not that long ago, so I think cool things are going to come. But I had an idea for this. What if we used ChatGPT to write some prompts for these 2-second videos and see if we could get a reasonable story out of this thing? Here we go. So I said, ChatGPT, write a 30-second long story told through a series of visually simple 2-second videos. And it actually gave me all of the individual prompts that we're going to need for this. So the first one, a child's hand holding a colorful balloon, fingers accidentally releasing it as it starts to float upwards. Let's drop that in. All right, that's trippy. I don't know what is going on there. Super interesting nonetheless. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all the rest of these prompts, all 15 of them. We're going to go through and actually set these up and see what it comes back with for each one. If all goes well, we should have a nice, decent visual story that we can tell. And then I'm going to have ChatGPT write a short story to go along with the 2-second clips above for the balloon journey. Make sure I can read each sentence in 2 seconds. It's kind of key, right? This is going to be a very punctuated story. All right, and with all 15 2-second video clips finished, let's read this story and see how it came out. Child releases balloon. Balloon floats skyward. Bird observes curiously. Balloon crosses city. Drifts above park, ducks swim below. Approaches tall building. Woman watches, smiles. Balloon soars, clouds. Sunset, colors, sky. Deflated, descends gently. Child catches balloon. Child smiles in wonder. Eyes skyward, inspired. Sunset, dreams begin. And there you have it. I can't wait to see where this technology takes us in the next 6 months. And if you want to stick around for the journey, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so I know and YouTube knows that I'm doing a good job. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much to my channel supporters. Be sure and hit up that link in the description to join my free Discord server to meet some other amazing AI folks just like yourselves. Otherwise, I'm Brian Lovett. This is All Your Tech AI. See you next time.